you're here as well. Maybe
Got
both
that
of us to start
so,
with.
haven't I? There we go.
Ah,
So, 5 people in already. Blimey. Gluttons
wow.
for punishment.
That's my mum, my
Welcome,
sister, my
welcome.
brother, my friend, and my cat.
Welcome, one and all, well, this doesn't happen very often, does it? Me stood in the
Yeah.
UK and you in Vladimir.
I'm trying to make it so that I'm like you, so that I'm just like.
Not going to happen, mate.
No, I mean so that my face is. Have you got an iPhone as well, or what phone have you got?
Yeah, I've just bought a new phone while I was over here because I use my phone for everything. So I thought, going to bite the bullet. 1,200 quid later.
I wonder how I do mine so that I'm closer to the camera, unless I put it really close to my face like that. Do you put it like really close to your face? Okay, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow, let me show you and anybody that's watching where I am.
Oh.
So, this is Eastbourne Marina in the UK. There we go, look. English words and everything.
Oh wow.
Just is. Just eat with the rainbow. Can't wait. So, I thought I'd come down here because, to be honest, I hate. Yeah. If I was going to go down the main high street, but to be honest, mate, it ain't very nice. So, I thought I'd come here instead. How about you? Where are you? You wandering about?
Yeah, I'm walking around the hood. Walking around the hood. Let me show you.
What is in the hood?
I should clean my lens a little bit. One sec.
Oh, missus.
Nice and prepared for the live stream as always. There we go.
Yeah, always.
So look, we've got this nice like bridge here. There's a cat bridge. The cats can walk over.
Oh, we got a bridge.
Nice and yellow for them.
If we're talking about bridges, yeah, I like your bridge. They double up as a gas pipe, don't they?
Yeah, the gas pipe as well. It's like a multi-purpose bridge.
Multi-purpose bridge. Yeah, it's clever stuff,
Yeah.
that.
And let's have a look. Here we've got a climbing frame. It's very popular.
Oh.
Very popular with the local kids. They come here to climb up and down, do some different things.
Oh, yeah. Yep, can grab hold of the wires at the top and scale from one side to the other.
And here we've got people that want to charge their electric car to travel halfway to Moscow and then stop and travel and charge their electric car again.
Yeah, sounds like a work of genius.
In terms of, yeah. This is something very Russian, isn't it? The kind of black, and you don't really see that kind of thing anywhere else, I don't think, do you?
No, mainly racetracks.
Oh, it's a racetrack. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's a racetrack thing, isn't it?
Yeah, vaguely, I don't know. It's red and white usually, but yeah.
There we go, look, a
Anyhow,
charging
people, welcome to the UK Russia live stream. Welcome to my hell. And yeah, drop some comments, let us know where you are, what you're doing.
Oh, this is a very Russian thing.
What, trees?
Having these gas substations for the housing settlement kind of around, yeah?
Yes.
You don't see them around, do you?
No, we don't have much of that. We do not have much of that. We've got plenty of boats, though. That's what we've got. Oh, there we go. Marlin, registered in Brixham. That's my neck of the woods. That's where I was born, down that way. Next town along. Lovely part of the world, Brixham.
I've never been to there before, to be fair.
It's a lovely little, really, really old fishing village. Very, very small. Got a lovely little quaint harbour. Just cute, but everywhere's uphill. It's a bit like going to Edinburgh. Wherever you go, it's
the other
uphill.
way.
Yeah, and that's uphill and all. Just feels like that.
It's one of those optical illusions.
That's it, yeah. Yes. Well, hopefully my signal's all right.
I haven't chosen the worst. I haven't chosen the best place to advertise how nice Russia is, to be fair, have I? Let's be honest.
Oh, look, somebody's got a sense of humour. Look.
What does it say?
See if you can read it.
Someone Putin.
It looks like it. Kuda Puti.
Kudar Putin, probably. Kudar.
Kuda Puta, whatever that
Where's
means.
Putin going? Where's Putin going?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kuda Putin. I don't know. Maybe Kuda means something else in another language as well.
I'm sure that'll be his boat.
Probably. This.
But it's very nice here. You know, you can see. It reminds me of Sochi Marina, to be honest. You know, it's really well kept, and you know, there's no rubbish, and it's just a really nice sort of place. You know, we've got some bins though, but we got bins.
It's good to be able to appreciate both places, right?
Yeah,
To be
it's
able to
nice to
say,
have
look,
bins and
you know,
rubbish next to each other, side by
but it
side.
is nice at the same time just to be able to see that there's some nice things in some places, some nice and some bad things in some places, not just
Yeah, I think for
one's
my
good and the other's bad. You know.
yeah, I mean, no matter what country you're in, there are good and bad places.
Yeah.
That's true of Russia. It's true of every country I've been to. I think my frustration with the UK is even the good places, which arguably the Eastbourne
They're
Marina is
getting
probably
worse.
one of the
Yeah.
best places, it still looks like that rubbish and crap everywhere. And it's like,
Because
come on, this is a seaside resort town that relies on tourism.
this house reminds me of those old kind of cowboy, you know, roads, the main street in the cowboy town,
Yeah,
where it's got the, you know, the saloon or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. Well, where is everybody? Look,
Yeah.
dear. They're all asleep, aren't
Everyone's
they? I suppose the
probably
time difference.
something big's probably happening that we don't know about. You know, where
Dream about buying a boat.
and getting,
Quickest way to set fire to
or
money.
as I like to call them, floating coffins.
Floating coffins. Okay. I just call them money pits because if you want to set fire to money, buy a boat.
Or Porsche Cayenne.
Well, yeah. Yeah, there is that. Yes. Yeah. I'll go along with that. Have you got that thing fixed yet?
Yeah, I got it fixed, broke again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I
Right.
went to get it. Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, we won't whinge about it on the live stream, mate. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've spent £4,000 on it so far this month. That's how deep I am so far this month.
Please, everybody, send Sam a message and say, sell that junk.
I've been looking at
And
other
that could be a
cars
new
all night.
chant. Sell that junk. Sell that junk. Sell that junk.
I've been looking all night at other cars,
Well, anything's better, isn't it?
other potential cars. Yeah, it's
Oh.
I don't even know what the parts are called in English. So, maybe get this car
Well,
instead. This looks like it's in better condition than my car.
probably more reliable.
Yeah. Oh, we've got people on the street. They're going to be. They're
People
going
on
to
the
be.
street. Oh.
I was going to go film the car, but.
Right. Let's get back to looking at
Yeah.
boats. It's freaking humid here. It's horrible, mate. I'm
I
just not
thought it'd
used to
be
it, you know.
hotter where you are, usually in the south.
Yeah, it's hotter, but this is going to be cliche. It's different kind of heat, and we all say it every time we go on holiday, and people say, "Oh, it's so hot," and you go, "Yeah, but it's a different kind of heat." It actually is, and you don't notice it when you live in England because you're used to this humidity. You're born with it. But when you move
Okay,
out of the country and then come back to England, the humidity is horrendous, absolutely awful.
that's interesting because when I went to Volgograd, it was humid as hell. I mean,
Right?
one day it was only like 30 in it. My dad was like dying. He was like, "Well, I can't take it."
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's about 27 degrees here today, but the humidity, I don't know, feels like 200%. It's just I'm just in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and it's sticky and horrible at 27 degrees. You know,
Oh,
in the
wow.
south, I'll be grizzling at 27 degrees. I'll be borderline putting a jumper on. So
Oh, wow.
it is a
Okay.
completely different kind of heat.
Well, I'm going to amble down to the lake and see if anyone's in 17 degrees weather swimming.
Having a swim.
You never know, there might be. In Russia, people love to take advantage of any any kind of situation. So it's a day off. It's a Sunday, so you never know. There might be some swimmers. So
Playing
we
up
can
there.
go and oogle. We go and oogle at the swimmers.
Gonna go oogling. Yeah, I don't
Oogling,
really
yeah.
want to oogle the swimmers down here because, yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't think the swimmers will be very.
No.
I think you have to be. They'll be probably too brave. Probably
Yeah.
well insulated, I guess.
Yes, that's it.
Well insulated.
Yes,
That's the word.
very,
Yeah.
very well insulated and padded. That's something I've noticed. So anyhow,
Oh,
let's
look at all these cars, these Geelys and stuff like that. Do you have loads in the UK, or what's the car situation like?
so yeah, BYD is now available in the UK.
Okay.
There's a dealership not far from us. Geely, a Moda.
Oh, okay. A Moda. All right. Okay.
So they are starting to get over here. But obviously in small quantities because, you know,
Do you
Britain
have
knows
wells
that
like this?
Chinese cars are bad, but they're not, but they
Look at
are,
this.
but they're not.
I'm showing a village well, and you're showing a super yacht. That's a
Yeah.
great. That's a great. I'm gonna do a screenshot right now. It's gonna go
There you
Sam.
go, do
So I'm
that.
gonna show Sam
I
and.
might have to get back to get all of it in. Hang on. Let me get back, see if I can get all of the thing in the shot, and then you can screenshot it.
Oh wait. Okay.
There you go.
1 sec. Let me go.
Waiting.
I've got to go back to the.
Oh, God. David Bailey, you ain't.
There we go. I don't even know who David Bailey is. So.
Oh, my God. Used to be a photographer. What, was he a royal photographer? I think David Bailey.
Oh,
Many,
all right.
many
Was he
years
the one that
ago.
was friends with Lady Diana?
Don't know.
Or was that someone
I'm
else?
not that clued up. Got
There's
a lifeboat sat over there, look.
a guy cutting his grass very loudly.
Anyhow, let's get on to the topic. Well, we haven't really got a topic, have we? We're just going to
Yeah, we're
talk.
just kind of winging it.
But I think really the question is, coming back to the UK, what do I notice? What have I noticed that's different? And I think the first thing I notice is the amount of traffic. It's just cars everywhere. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy compared to what I'm used to. And another thing relating to that I notice is every single day I am seeing police cars or ambulances on blue light runs every day.
Oh, well.
And that's standing out to me because I don't see it in Russia. So those are a couple of things that are standing out to me. You know, you can work out the reasons for it, I guess, but it can't be just coincidence. It must be to do with, you know, I would say with the culture.
Yeah,
You
it's a
do.
weird culture start
Sounds like
going back, isn't it?
you got chainsaw going on.
Yeah,
Oh, a
someone
few
was
people in
mowing
the
the
chat.
lawn with a.
Let me say
Someone
hello
was mowing
to a
the
few
lawn with
people.
a.
Jan Buckley. Hi, guys. Hi. Ah, Ford, WRC. We lost the gaffer. It's only temporary, my friend. Oh, he's coming back. Isle of Man TT have curves like that. You are right.
Okay, there we go. It might be a. What's the word I'm looking for? It might be a franchise of Isle of Man. You know, charging station. That's what it could be, couldn't it? They could have
Highly
outsourced the
unlikely.
charging to Vladimir.
Although they do run electric bikes around the Isle of Man. Well, they used to. Don't know if they still do. Used to have the electric TT.
It's starting to rain.
Oh, nice.
It's
I wish
starting
it
to
would rain here and
rain.
get rid of this humidity.
I think it's going to be a thunderstorm.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh, it's starting to come down fast.
Run for cover. I'll carry
Well, I'm
on
going to run
catching
under
up
the
some
tree.
questions.
Hi.
Jan says she's in Kent and it's very sunny. Well, it's not here. Monster is from Moscow. Hi from Moscow. Hope you're having a charming day. Zero to Hero.
Have we got any Vladimir people?
Good afternoon from Surrey. Double trouble. Yes, indeed. Zero to Hero. Yeah, who knows what will go on. It will all be depending on the questions, whether it stays clean or not. We'll see. Nice, Kenneth. See that? Kenneth is straight in there, no messing about. Kenneth O. Conga Skin, sell that junk, Sam. See?
I think he was referring to this one going past.
That needs to be.
I am going to sell it. I am.
That needs to be a hashtag.
SUVs.
We need to get that going.
SUVs.
I think we should get that trending.
Tell you what, I love
on X
way
or
out
something.
My price range. The new GX 550 is absolutely amazing. I've just been looking at random cars. Oh look, we've got a nice coloured car. Maybe get one like this. Look, maybe get one of these. The Lexus GX 550 is an absolute monster. It's like the what do you call it?
It's like Land Cruiser, but
Land Cruiser Prada. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's bigger than Prada.
Well, look at this house. Looks like a scary hellhole. Now it's weird because
I can't see it. Is it your house?
No, look. Well, actually, I haven't told that story yet on YouTube, so I've only. Look, basically.
Yes, you have. You did a video about it.
Oh, I did a slight. Yeah, it had a slightly touched on it.
You were crying.
It's absolutely awful, and it's a shame because it's a really nice house. And I was thinking, how much would it cost to paint the house? And
what, black?
And paint those windows. The windows are wood also. Apparently this was the first house built here, private house, after kind of like the first person who was rich in Vladimir after the collapse of the Soviet Union. But it's shocking. I mean, you can see that even the windows are, and it actually looks quite nice on this camera.
I'm going to say, I'm looking at it thinking, wouldn't mind living there.
No, so it is absolutely, it's shocking. But you can't see really from here. Like, I guess I'll make another video on it. But it is awful. It looks like a scary house. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to turn up? Because obviously they haven't got any money, have they? To rock up there with a paint of, with a bottle of, a can of paint and whack up the scaffolding and paint the whole thing,
You have some funny ideas, my friend.
I just don't know. I mean, would that cost a fortune? I've got no idea how much.
Yeah, of course it would. That will be one of those ideas that sounds brilliant until you try it.
I'll paint like one room and then it'll, yeah.
Right, let's get back to some more. Dima, hello mates from the Volga River, Nizhny Novgorod.
Dima, it's Dima.
Dima, sorry, Dima. It's my Russian. It's really good. Not Sailor. Hi, nice to see you. Monster, what a contrast. Yeah, isn't it? But you got to remember, I have come here specifically because this is the best part of where I live, or where I used to live.
So look, someone's forgot on a top, and the kind people have just hung it somewhere for someone to find them. Look, someone to find it.
I thought you said kind people have donated £10,000. I was like, touch. That'll get me home.
They've hung up the top so that someone can find it.
Oh, yeah, that's a common thing. I think wherever you go, innit, you always find a glove on top of a railing, don't you?
Oh, gloves, yeah, the gloves, yeah. That's the thing. Definitely.
Yeah. Or a hat. Or a baby's dummy. That's the other thing. Oh, look at the size of that fish. Can you see him? Let me see if I can zoom in. Can you see him?
Oh wow, yeah. Is he? Oh, he's alive. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Don't know what they are. I have no idea. Swim in the water.
Got a couple of girls chilling here. Like, should we go speak to them?
If you really want
to. Ask me a question, and I'll go and ask them.
Well, just tell them they're live on YouTube.
Yeah,
in the UK.
They'll probably tell me they'll probably swear at me and tell me to delete it. But if there's a question that I can ask them, what can I ask them? Ask me and give me a question. Next person that writes a question in the chat, and I'll go and.
Well, we'll have to catch up with the chat before that works, mate.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Sailor, what's going on? Well, Sailor, we're doing a simultaneous live. Sam's in Vladimir region in Moscow, trying to chat up birds, and I'm wandering around Eastbourne Marina in the UK. That's
I'm in Vladimir region in Moscow.
Right, Ford. We lost you on the signal for the start, but it's been okay since. Cool. Hopefully it's still okay. Igor, show us some locals, please. How do they look like? Well,
who are we talking to? Oh, your locals, I guess.
Oh, I don't know.
Igor,
yeah, my locals. Yeah. Well, they just look like people, arms, legs, different clothes, but not drastically different. Usually the
over here we've
size
got a
that's
couple of
different.
bird watchers.
Well, every country has bird watchers, mate. I think I'm probably into that category. I know you definitely are.
Yeah, I think they're watching. Oh, we've got no
Sailor,
swimmers.
get on that boat and let's go sailing. Yeah, right. It's flat in here, that's fine. I'll have a little tour of the marina, maybe. Rob, nice to see you, Rob. 22 degrees in Merseyside, humidity 72%. Air quality low, pollen count high. It's paradise.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's what it is, feels like.
Rob's got in full specification of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rob's on my channel and he don't muck about. Oh look, we've got
Rob's
our
a good
first
guy,
idiot.
actually. Rob's a good guy. He's from Widnes, isn't he? Rob is from Widnes,
Yeah.
where my dad's from. Yeah.
I got our first idiot, GSX 750. Oh, well, he hadn't even got the R, so, you know, he's obviously a GSX 750F, which makes him a muppet, because he just uses his bike to go to and from work and pretend he's a biker. Runs around telling everyone he's a biker. Dear, dear, dear. Right, anyhow, GSX 750. Do one. Dos Vidania. He's gone. I'm sorry, guys. You know, in my live stream, I'm a bit ruthless with Muppets. What's for Sunday dinner? Yeah, you can ask him what's for Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner here is roast, usually.
Okay. We don't really have one yet. It'd be interesting. I've always wanted to ask. I actually wanted to do that on a video topic. It's a good idea. Well done. Let's see if we could ask. I'm gonna have to go back up that way.
I've been sampling all the delights of the English cuisine since I've been back. I can honestly say,
this is what I've got with me now. Dobry Cola, look. There you go.
I could do with a drink,
Piece
actually.
of Russia. Piece of Russia.
Right. What are their plans for today? Yeah, there are, Sam. There's some questions for you.
Okay, there we go. Do you come here often? Was going to be my next one.
Rob Shepherd in the Wirral. He's just showed a local fish. Sorry. Alexander Ross, nice to see you. Hi, Chris and Sam. So far, the Chris and Sam's screen show is going well. Experimental and innovative as ever. That's it. We like to innovate.
There you go.
I can't see that you'll see this anywhere else, will you?
You won't see a live volleyball.
Simultaneous
going on
stream
Look at that.
from UK and Russia at the same time. What's the chances?
I'm going to tell them the one.
No, it's Rod Stewart.
We na promujemy węgli was смотрят. У вас 50 зрителей сейчас. 50. Но сейчас вы будете играть, и у нас набирается количество сейчас. Потихоньку. Нам надо подумать, как называется кубок? Кубок Владимира, да?
Yeah, Tuba Napa.
Oh, вот это да.
What on earth is going on?
You're enjoying the volleyball game. So I've told them they're on a live stream.
Oh, mate, they've taken one look at you and thought that Christmas has come early, haven't they?
Yeah, I've told them it's the cup of Vladimir, and so they're really going for it now.
Well, you can just stand by the net, can't you? That's it. Game over.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh. Молодцы. Okay, I'm going to leave them alone now because they're probably going to be.
Yeah, ringing the police probably. Ford says some quality volleyball skills there. Well, you can see him. I can't.
Can you not see him? I cannot see him.
Well, because it's too bright here and it's on a split screen on a phone, and I'm looking at boats and getting excited.
So I've tried to speak to this guy before who does the safety thing, and he's not happy. He's not a happy bunny when I go and film him.
Oh, we don't film him then.
I won't film him today.
No.
I go down to this lovely lake. There we go. We're both at waterfronts now. My one is a little bit different to yours.
Yeah, mine's got these big things in it.
We've got a beach though. Look.
Yeah, but I've got boats.
Yeah, trying to. Yeah, I'm not going to find a boat. I don't think.
Oh,
Let me
I do like that. That
look.
Sunseeker. That's very pretty.
Let me go. We've got a nice cordoned off area
Let's get round the
where
other
you can
side.
go.
Let's get round the other side. So humid round here, honestly. Rob said 72% in the Wirral. I think it's about 92% here.
All I know here is it's cold. I'm wearing
Oh,
a jumper.
I'll swap you in a heartbeat. Sailor, good grief. Ask them where the local gender-neutral toilet is.
Okay, I think it's the field.
Yeah, exactly. Pick a tree. Yeah, no such thing, is there? It's actually classed as an extremist ideology out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. It is. Your thumbnail might get us all in trouble.
Right, yeah. That was, we went and visited friends the first weekend we were here. Tanya always sort of gets me a pot of Marmite, which is lovely.
Ask these people.
And she ordered it online because she gets home delivery, and that turned up.
А что вы готовите? Я на прямой эфире, мне зрители из Англии. Шашлык из чего? О, молодцы. А скажите, пожалуйста, я вам не снимаю, я уже в другой стороне. Я уже, ну, вы не хотите со мной общаться, да? Снимать не нужно? Нет, я не снимаю, я вот туда, я покажу. Да, я там снимаю, я там. Я вас не снимаю. Я просто хотел спросить, в России по воскресенье есть какое-то специальное блюдо, которое люди кушают?
Мне кажется, вы достаточно давно уже находитесь в России, вы все прекрасно знаете.
Нет, я не знаю.
Это ваши знакомые. Да. Я знаю, что вы уже очень давно здесь живете.
Хорошо. Вы не хотите.
Я думаю, все прекрасно видно.
So it happens from time to time these people were not happy with me approaching them in any way, shape or form.
Oh.
They refused to speak to me, turned their backs on me. And when I asked them a question about what food people eat in Russia on a Sunday, they said to me, "You've been in Russia for a long time, your face is recognizable, and you're asking a stupid question, and I'm sure you know everything yourself already, so leave us alone. We're relaxing."
Oh.
Which is it's an interesting one, because I think you know, it's their right, obviously, isn't it? I'm walking up to them in the park and they don't want to be on camera. You know?
Yeah, they're just relaxing on a Sunday. They don't want some.
They don't want to be. They don't want some
someone
English guy
sticking them
with
on the internet.
English guy with a camera.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I get different answers, so that's why I guess that's probably why not many people interact with Russians on the street in their videos, because even when the people are not kind of horrible to you, but just
Jesus, I
kind
hope
of
there's a
like,
weight limit on this bridge.
yeah. Blimey, you should wait your turn. Although, oh yeah, wait for her to go.
Well, it's still, luckily.
It's still difficult to get negative emotion, to receive negative emotions from people. You know, because you're in like a positive mindset or whatever, and you walk around, you speak to people, and when you get like 10 of those people, they're like, "Look, we don't want to speak to you. Leave us alone. We're relaxing. We don't want your blah blah blah." You know, you feel very uncomfortable.
I mean,
you know,
I think it's fair to put that in the context that Russians are very, very private people.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, then there are the other ones, right, that are really nice. But it's always the negative ones that kind of bring it down. You feel like, oh, it kind of makes you not want to approach anyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's your thing. You will walk up to people and start talking, but it's not something that I would do. I won't just walk up to someone and start talking to them, because, you know, 9 times out of 10, that's the sort of reaction you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, here we are. This is the hub of Eastbourne Marina, where the restaurants and stuff are. Everybody out on a Sunday afternoon having a bite to eat. And I'm hobbling about because I've pulled all my calf muscle.
Are you going to get yourself a beer?
Well, I'm driving, otherwise I would be. I'll
Could
be
have
on
a
it, son.
non-alcoholic. Let me turn my thing back around again. There we go.
Right, let's have a little look here, see what's going on. Oh dear, we're behind with a chat again. UK mugs. Okay, whatever. Where do I piss? Well, yeah, okay. That orange boat. Yeah, that orange boat was the Royal National Lifeboat Institute. So it's RNLI. It's a charity that basically rescues people at sea.
So if it gets halfway to rescuing somebody in the donation stop, that's it,
What,
isn't
sorry?
it? If it gets halfway to rescuing somebody in the donation stop,
Yeah, yeah, they turn the engine off.
Turn
Yeah.
around, yeah.
No, it's quite a well-funded charity, I believe. There's a couple of RNLI boats in here. One you've seen, and there's another one up there.
Okay.
Oh,
What are those
bridge is
apartment
going up.
buildings? Are they kind of like posh apartments overlooking
Yes. Yeah.
the...
Yeah, they're different prices based on location down here.
But they're horrible in winter though, aren't they?
Yes,
Kind of
that's the
windy
thing. In the
and
summer,
windy and miserable.
but in winter down here, it's bleak. When the wind's blowing and the rain's going sideways, it is not a lot of fun. Right, now I've got to wait for the bridge now. I'm going to go over. So maybe a fishing boat's coming out. So we'll have to wait around here for a minute.
Cool.
Are you still a bit nervous of bridges, Sam? Of course he is.
Yeah.
Got a long way to fall, isn't he?
Yeah, what it is, I have little panic attacks here and there, unfortunately.
Yeah. Dimmer says,
that's
Sam,
my
leave
thing.
people alone.
Yeah, I've left them now.
No disrespect.
The only reason I do speak to people is for the audience, not for me. Like, I'd just walk past everyone, but like, I want to be a bit different and like, get.
Well, Rob suggested a good thing actually. If you do speak to anybody, just say you're live in the UK, and people that you're talking to in the UK want the Russians to know.
Everyone says no.
Yeah. No,
If
but
you tell them
if you let me finish my sentence, shush.
Oh, go on.
Tell the locals that us normal people in the UK do not have a problem with them. That's a very, very good point.
The more you explain, the more chance they have to say no, right? So basically, it's just like go up to them, ask them a question. They can see you filming. If they don't want to be filmed, they'll say, "Look, I don't want to be filmed." And if they see you filming an answer, then because if you give them time to say, "Well, what do you think?" Or
I mean, you do it, so you
just,
know the response that you get. But I tell you now, if somebody walked up to me with a camera and just straight out asked me a question, I wouldn't be open for it.
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Excuse me." I think you need to have a chat with people first, pointing the camera in a different direction, maybe.
I've tried it both ways, and the more
failing
time,
that,
the more decision you give to people, the more they straight out just say no. Because I don't think anyone particularly wants. There's nobody who particularly wants to be on.
Yeah, well, failing that, don't talk to people. Become a hermit.
But, you guys want to see, people, not you, but like other people want to see Russia, don't they? And Russian people, right? So
yeah. Right. Sailor, tell them what you would tell people in England and Russia. Ford, no Yorkshire pudding in Vladimir today. Roast dinners are not the thing in Russia, are they?
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, we don't have. I wonder where the traditional roast dinner came about. Is it something to do with the lord of the manor who would sit down and, I don't know, eat his Sunday roast on a Sunday or something? What's the deal with?
Well, whoever it was, he's a genius.
Or whatever. Yeah.
We went for a carvery the other day and we had gammon, pork, turkey, and beef all on the same plate.
Wow.
Bloody wonderful.
Oh, wow. So many crimes in so many religions all in one place.
There's a little harbour tour boat. Look, you can go on this and he'll take you around the harbour and tell you about it. You go around all the fishing bits. There you go. Ford, it's all about the timing, and when someone gives you a door for conversation, that's when it works best. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But you've got the camera already, right? So that's the thing, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Some people, you saw the volleyball people, they were good, right? They were fine. They were open. They were kind of like, yeah, we're on film, right? Kind of thing, So.
The Harvester. It's a traditional place. to go for lunch. Very, very easy place to go. They got something for everyone. Yeah, Rob, we worked that one out. Russians. The RNLI is a taxi service from Zero to Hero. The RNLI is a taxi service for illegal immigrants. I mean, you got a point. BNSF 2012. Hey. And Ford, yeah, it's a hit and miss. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Just walking up to people is, you know, you're going to get 9 misses out of 10, aren't you, doing that?
Yeah,
I think
it's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game completely.
Yeah, you just got to keep plugging away at it if that's what you want to do. And I know you do. You're happy to edit all of the footage and spend hours and hours, which is great. And I think that's admirable. And people don't realise how much work you put in. Me,
It's
I'm a
more of a
lazy
case of
git.
I want to be able to show things that other people aren't showing, right? Because no one
Yeah.
else is really going up and speaking to people. It takes a lot of, it takes, because when you get, like, as you said, like 9 knockbacks out of 10, it kind of like, makes you think, oh, I just want to go home, right?
Well, yeah, if you're
So,
only getting to talk to one person an hour and you need half a dozen people to make a clip, then you're out filming just for 6 hours before you even start. So, yeah, I think, it's easy to watch a 20 or 30-minute video and not understand how much work goes.
I think that it was filmed in 30 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. As you know, my computer doesn't like it either. Yeah, buy some a computer. Yeah, some computer hates the 50 gig worth of footage that it tries to put inside it when it tries to make the video.
Yeah. Yeah. Sell that junk. It's hashtag sell that junk and
I think
hashtag buy a new laptop, Sam.
if I sell the junk, I can afford to probably do loads of things that I spend all the money on the car, fixing on the car, right? So
yeah, like food.
Yeah.
And rent.
Like food and rent and yeah. Look at this. They've got this here. There's a thing on a motorcycle.
Let me have a look, see if I can see it. My screen's so dark, I don't know why.
It's difficult to see, but it's like really cool. Oh, the owner's there. Let me see if he'll let me go nearer and film it. He's gone up all the way up there.
Oh, Ford, you're getting a bit political on us, look. A taxi service for American war victims.
Może pobliżu już to wysnumat wasze na motocykl, da? Ja
Chrisman,
просто
hello.
напрямую в Англии сейчас. И вот это зрители интересуются. Не против, да? Спасибо. So check this out.
What am I checking out?
Look.
What is it?
He's on his motorcycle. Can you see? It's like a ghost on a
No.
motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got one
so
of those
cool,
near
right?
us, actually. Yeah, it's on a big spring and it wobbles about.
Спасибо. Oh, да? Oh, так можно, да? So he's allowing me to go around the other side and film from the other side.
Oh, result.
That's
yeah. So yeah, that's a good contrast. Some Russians don't want to talk to you, and others are more than helpful.
When there's a focus point of something, that some people are proud of, right? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think also the point you should make is because it doesn't come across in your videos, you get rejected by people and they're just blunt. I think the point you should make there is that only happens when you've got a camera.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So also I get, because sometimes I get an awful lot of hate, right?
Yeah.
And random people just shout, "Fuck off! Go out! Leave here! Leave our country!" or whatever, right? But that's only because I'm filming, yeah. And so it's because these people think that, obviously it's a foreigner filming, so I'm obviously looking for shit.
Yeah,
so that I can film and make
that
Russia
you're
look
trying
bad,
to
right?
film something that's not good. Yeah.
Yeah, to make Russia look bad, basically. So if you got a camera, So if I didn't have a camera, I could probably walk up to those people and they would probably speak to me openly, right?
Yes.
But the fact that I had the filming, that.
And that's what I find. When I film, because I'm filming on a phone, 99% of people just think I'm talking to somebody. Like now, they just think I'm talking to a mate. And it's the same in Russia. So I don't have the hassle that you guys do when you're filming with your professional equipment. So I'd much rather use an iPhone because it's a lot less intimidating, and you know, people are used to seeing people walking around with a phone in their hands.
It's not very often you see a bird just chilling, not giving to.
Better plug my charger on. Hang on. My new phone and my new charger. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Gotta love a bit of MagSafe.
Look at you, just chilling, not scared of me at all, just chilling, doing your thing. You look
I've
like
never
you've
been
lost a
scared of you,
wing.
mate.
This thing looks like it's only got one wing. Oh no, maybe it hasn't. It just doesn't care. Just chilling.
It's probably sitting on a nest, isn't it? Once you
maybe,
piss
but
off
it's
and leave
sitting
it
on the
alone.
floor. Sitting on the
Well,
floor
it's
though.
looking at you very strangely, thinking I've never seen a walking tree.
Maybe, probably. And look, he's not
100%.
even caring when I walk past him. Not even moving at all.
Sovereign Harbour Tours. Cheetah Marine. There you go.
Oh, it looks like I might get stung going through here.
Kusman, greetings from Moscow suburbs.
Hello,
Alexander
mate.
Ross.
Hello.
Sam makes personal sacrifices for his YouTube audience, taking risks,
Yeah.
talking to unsuspecting Vladimir locals. Yeah, he does. Sam's channel is the only one I've seen that's like it. And if you really want to see grassroots Russia, then you've got to look at Sam's channel without a doubt, because he does just go in weird and wonderful places. And yeah, and that's the thing with Sam. He speaks Russian, so you know, he can just walk up to people and talk to them, whereas the rest of us don't speak Russian, so we can't do it.
I've seen a few people on Instagram that do. There's another British guy from Nottingham, in fact. So weird, he's from Nottingham.
Right.
Yeah,
So before we plug him, is he any good?
Yeah, so he walks around, but obviously does the Instagram, the old, what did he say today? He said today, he does the only thing I don't like about him, I'm not going to personally attack him, right? Because the only thing I don't like, because he speaks Russian, he walks around, he's lived here for, I think, 6 or 7 years, he said, and he's married, lives in Khabarovsk. What's his name? But I watch him, I'm subscribed to him. The only thing I don't like is it seems to be a current trend. Like the video he did today, he said, I love Russia because of the quality of different types of food, not like England. In England, the food is all bad. And I think you don't need to say that second part, as much as, he might prefer food here to there, but it's like with everything, with every single statement when people come out with, it's Russia's great, that's bad. And I don't think it's needed in every single aspect.
No, but the YouTube algorithm loves it, doesn't it? That's why people do it. That's the trouble.
I mean, I would just say,
and
look at this is cool, without saying, look at this is cool, England shit. I don't see the need to say the England shit part. We're making a video about Russia. Why do we need to add at the end that whatever, it's like, oh, I'm in a park. The park's really good. Parks in England are crap. Why do you need to say that?
Like I say, it's the algorithm, and that's what gets picked up, and that's what gets promoted.
But he is actually really good. I like him. He's in Khabarovsk. And so he's miles away from everyone.
He looked good on a plate with some chips.
What have you seen? Oh.
Look at them two. Oh, it's free. There's a few in here now.
Chris, do you prefer haddock or cod? You fish and chips?
Depends on what mood I'm in, and it depends where from.
Oh, okay.
So play it safe, you buy cod, but if you're going to a nice place, then get haddock.
So
Or
if you're just going to a
really.
random fish and chip shop in
Get a bit of
Manchester or
rock.
somewhere, you'd get haddock, yeah? Or cod?
No, random in Manchester, I'd go cod.
Oh, okay.
But if I was going to a nice place that I know is lovely, if I don't know the place, then I'll go cod. But if I know the place, to be honest, I'll get a bit of rock.
Huss, what's that?
It's rock, isn't it? What do they call it? Rock salmons? I don't know.
Okay.
It's a fish, mate.
Okay.
Swims in its own poo.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's a fish, isn't it?
It's a flavour, isn't it? Adds the flavour.
It swims and eats in the same place it poos. which if you think about it like that, you probably wouldn't eat fish, but
Yeah.
luckily there's a lot of water.
Yeah, it's
Dilutes it a
good.
bit.
It's a nice way to. Like obviously, I eat a lot of fish, and now I'm
Oh,
slightly
think of all the
concerned
fish
with
poo you're consuming.
slightly
Yum, yum.
concerned with all the fish. Oh,
Yum,
здравствуйте,
yum,
еще раз.
yum.
Вы там не ходили во все это?
Да,
А,
в это, там долго разговор был?
это у меня прямой эфир просто.
Отлично.
Вот.
Как закончится,
Отлично.
Ага.
созвонимся, есть дело.
Давайте. Я здесь живу.
Я знаю.
А, да?
Да,
Да. Ага.
знакомимся.
Хорошо. Сейчас, а как? Секунд, давайте.
Right. What's going on here? Yes, Alexander, you're absolutely right. I couldn't do it either. Chrisman, UK View is more like slideshow. Guess Russian countryside has better mobile internet. Oh, mate. Yeah, well, the honest answer is yes. You're exactly right, Chrisman. Unfortunately, despite having 4/5G at times and having full signal, the mobile internet is crap compared to where I live in Russia.
So basically what happened there is the guy who, let me turn it around onto my face so you can see my beautiful face. So the guy who showed me the motorbike on his, who allowed me to film the ghost motorbike, he followed me all the way to here, like follow me. I didn't realize he was following me, and then he found me on the road and he said, can you give me a call when you're finished? We've got something to talk about. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I live around the corner. He's like, oh yeah, I know you do, yeah. So
Oh, cool.
I'm the tall English guy that walks past everyone's houses filming,
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah, you're infamous.
So he said,
Nobody
give me a
knows
call
me
when
here.
you finish the live stream, and we've got stuff to talk about. So whether he wants to murder me or he wants to maybe, we're going to find out. But see, that's the good thing, right? There's some people that are like that, right? They make up obviously for the other people that are kind of,
yeah. But like I say, and I've said it already, but it is important for people to understand. It's purely because you're not walking around with a phone. I think you'd have a better reaction if you had a phone rather than a camera.
I've got the phone with me now, haven't I?
Are you on your phone now?
Yeah, I'm on the phone, obviously, aren't you? Yeah. But I mean, even today, look, you'll see that so far, I've walked down the road past people with the phone and no one said anything because it's like, they're used to seeing the phone, right? So it's not a big thing. It was only those two girls that were against me filming. Everyone else was, just fine walking past them, didn't really notice. Whereas if I was walking down with the GoPro, just pointing it towards them, everyone would have said, "Fuck you doing?"
Yeah.
So.
Ford says that looks like Baba Yaga on a bike.
It does. Yeah, it does look Baba Yaga. Yeah, Baba Yaga. Yeah, it does look like a.
And what type of bird is that? No idea. I didn't see it.
I think it was a flamingo.
It probably was. Yeah.
I've got no idea. Honestly, I'm sorry.
SNK says.
I'm being an idiot. Yeah.
SK says, "What the heck is happening here?" I mean, how the hell do we know? What you've got is a simultaneous live stream from Russia and the UK at the same time.
Yeah.
It's simultaneous.
So people might think, but I guess some people probably thought you've got two cameras on the go. One is showing you, and the other one is walking down the road. But it's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good, isn't it? It's a bit of difference.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Yeah. Rob's having cat trouble. Rob's a big cat guy, as am I. I'm missing my cats terribly. Absolutely awful. Hate it. But we've got cameras all around the house, so I can dial in and look at the cameras. Can watch them on the camera, and I can speak to the cats as well on the cameras. So that's kind of cool. So I've been making meowing noises at the cat.
Oh, have they meowed back or they just?
No, he's just looked at me and gone, idiot. You know what cats are thinking.
Yeah.
Andrew, nice to see you. Andrew Baggett. Hello, Chris and Sam.
Hello.
Ford,
Hello,
Chris,
Andrew.
your signal has been okay. We just lost Sam for a bit. Well, Sam lost it years ago, so it probably levels it out.
I was on the phone, wasn't I? I just got that guy's number for a second, so I had to drop the live stream for a sec while I grabbed his number.
Alexander Ross, hey Chris, all those fish in Eastbourne, you must be tempted to throw in a fishing line. Mate, no. When I was a kid, I had a bash at fishing, and fishing is a really big thing in Russia. Certainly in my region, every bugger's got a fishing rod. It's a very, very popular pastime. But I just find it uninteresting, really.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah, I'm not really getting
You
the
know,
whole fishing thing.
no, I think it's Marmite. You love it or hate
There's
it.
some channels, aren't there, that are in the middle of nowhere and all they do is fishing, all they do is wild things.
Yeah.
You know, they're like far from civilization and everything they show is wild.
Yeah.
But you know, the
Yeah,
rest of us, we're kind of.
it's not an interest for me, but yeah, I'm just interested in anything with an engine, really. Beyond that,
Wonder what the
yawn.
neighbours think of this guy. You know, I suppose you
Who's
don't care
neighbours?
if you're going to build something like that. You don't care, but
Russians don't think like Brits. Russians don't worry about what the neighbour's property looks like.
yeah, it's just obviously. But I mean, it is weird to build a castle, right? Oh, look, we've got a kid on a bike.
No, not in my region.
Driving around.
Not in my region at all.
It's always interesting.
Completely normal.
It's always interesting to think that obviously, you know, the parents know that they're driving illegally, right? Driving around the village
Yeah, yeah.
illegally, you know.
Yeah,
It's
but the police
interesting.
know
They
and
don't
all, they
care.
don't
Yeah, yeah.
care.
It's
Because it's not the
interesting.
crime of the
Yeah,
century.
yeah. It's interesting as to how common sense rules, right?
Yes.
I guess
Yep.
probably my parents, I would like bug them for ages, and they'd end up getting me a bike. You know, when I was 14 or whatever. But at the same time, they would make sure that I have to wear a helmet, probably.
Yeah.
That would probably be like the trade-off. Go, yeah,
Yeah.
you can do, but you're 14. You're
Wrap
going
you
to
up
make
in
some stupid
cotton wool.
mistakes.
Yeah. Protect the
So
stupid ones.
yeah. So
Whereas in
you got to at
Russia,
least
they have
wear
the
a helmet.
Darwin theory.
You know, so I'll be like driving down the road, and everyone else will be like looking really cool, and I'll be there with like a helmet,
Noddy hat
pink
on.
colour that
Yeah.
says
Elbow
safety
pads.
first on it or something. Yeah, and everyone will be like laughing at
Yeah.
me. Oh, look at the geek. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Let's try and catch up. Zero the hero. Freak Sam out by telling him that honey is bee vomit. Oh God.
Oh. I'm not really a massive honey fan at the moment, anyway, because I'm on the keto diet again. So.
Can you read what Alexi's written there?
Where is it? 1 second.
Alexi, I'm sorry, mate, I can't read that, but
1 second. I haven't. I'm
hi,
gonna
I
scroll,
think it's hi
scrolling down.
Chris.
Let's go down. I'm starting from the top and scrolling down.
Cogda Damon. Demoy. Cogda Demoy. What's Cogda Demoy?
When are you going home? Probably, I'm guessing. I can't
Bloody
find it yet.
soon. Alexi, soon.
Yeah.
This
Hello,
week,
Chris. When are you going
actually.
home?
This week.
Oh,
I
this
want to
guy's
go
got the
home.
car I want. It's a GTS. It's a GTS.
Sam.
That's so cool.
Sam, hashtag sell that junk doesn't mean buy replacement junk. You do know that, don't you? Sell that
Yeah, but
junk
it's so
means
cool. I really
sell
like
that
the
junk.
GTS.
No, Sam, no. Move away from the car, Sam.
Obviously, the weird thing is there's a girl inside driving.
Oh, no wonder you
Which
like it.
isn't very cool, is it?
Why
Isn't
not?
the coolest thing in the world. It's
What,
after,
a
I think
bird
it is
driving a
beautiful.
GTS? I don't think you'd get much cooler, could you?
Yeah, but then if you're a man, does that make you a, you know?
Well, it might make you feel a bit inadequate. It wouldn't me. I'd think, good girl. Anyhow,
You see
back
that
to the
stone cold face of the Russian
sailor.
guy.
How much is an apartment in that marina? Right. So a pokey little apartment, i.e. a 1 bedroom in not on the waterfront, like much further back in one of the back roads, is about £250,000. And they just go up from there. And to have something that you'd think is worth having, like 2 bedroom with decent size rooms and waterfront view, you're looking at 650 probably. Yeah, to be in Eastbourne Marina. Can't wait. 650 grand buys you a lot of property.
Yeah, 650 grand. That is a lot.
Beeswax is from the other end. Oh God, everybody's telling you about bees and honey. Isaac, you won't believe what just happened. How often is it healthy for a man to engage in? Oh God, I don't know.
Well,
Stupid. Right. Okay, Isaac, you're an idiot. So dos vidania.
yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
Arrivederci.
Axos as well, you know.
Yeah, I
Knowing that
just block.
we're
I have
knowing that we're
patience.
50 times a day, you know, knowing that I'm
Yeah.
doing it 50 times a day would have thought they wouldn't want to.
Chrisman Chris, Alexi is asking when you're coming back. Yeah. Thanks, Chrisman. Sam filled me in. And yes, Alexi, soon.
I was very impressed that
Very
you read
soon.
it because I didn't read it and you actually just spelled it out. And yeah, so that was very good.
I read every single comment because I think if people take the time to type it, at least we can do is read it. Will Smith, good afternoon.
Hi, Will
Good
Smith.
afternoon, Bill. Good afternoon, Chris and Sam. How are you enjoying a couple of weeks at home? I'm not, Bill. That's the simple thing. I've enjoyed seeing my friends and my family, obviously. And I've enjoyed, I went up to London the other day with my mates and we had a steak. And unfortunately, that was shit. Really gutted because I went to my favourite steak restaurant, which is Goodman in Maddox Street. And it's always been wonderful. And it was really not this time. It was just lacking in every aspect. And it was the most expensive it's ever been.
Oh,
4 of
dear.
us went up there. We didn't have any wine. We didn't have starters. And one of us had a dessert. And it was 480 quid.
Wow.
Yeah, 120 quid a head.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was average. Now, I don't mind spending 120 quid if I come out of there going, oh, that was lovely. But if I come out of there going, that was average, then they lose my business. And that's what they've done. Really disappointed. And it wasn't just one thing. It was the whole experience. The service was rubbish. The food was average. It was overpriced and the portion sizes have got smaller. It was just really disappointing. So that's a shame because that was my favourite place to go.
Oh,
So
dear me.
won't be going back there again. But yeah, no, I just want to go home. It's simple. I don't like the weather here. It's too humid. There's cars everywhere. The traffic's mental. There's police sirens and ambulance sirens every freaking day, wherever we go.
What do you think? Does Russia have its own smell? You know, when you come back to Russia and you walk out the airport, you're like, yeah, I'm in Russia. Not smell, but I feel it does. So when I get here, I smell the difference, which is weird. I don't know if it's me or what.
Yeah. Well, you can imagine what I can smell now, can't you? Seaweed.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all I can smell.
Or sea poo. There's
Well, yeah.
fish or something in.
Seaweed and fish poo.
Yeah, fish poo, yeah. Why was the sand wet?
Why's the what?
Why was the sand wet? You don't
This
know
is a
it?
joke that I don't want to know,
Why
isn't it?
was the sand wet? Because the seaweed.
Ah,
I'm sure you've heard that one, Chris.
right.
That's one of the worst jokes ever.
Well, that's
It's a
nearly as
dad joke.
bad.
It's a dad
No,
joke.
I've got a worse one. Why are there no anodine in the jungle?
Why?
Because the paracetamol.
That's great as well. That's a real dad joke. The
Oh,
paracetamol.
oh dear. We've lost a
Oh
load of
dear.
subscribers now in those 30 seconds,
Oh
haven't we?
dear. Dear
Right.
me.
Back to reality. Jan, it sounds like Chris has had enough of the UK. Amen. Yes, Jan. Yeah. I'll be honest. You know, my lifestyle now, the climate that I live in, the food that I eat, the people that I'm around. I'm sorry, and it's going to upset people, I know, but I'm sorry, it's just better in Russia. It's just that simple. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion, of course. You know, other people might not like it. And of course, it's region specific, and I'm giving all of the caveats and the excuses. But as far as I'm concerned, it's better in Russia. I have a better life. That's simple.
That's really good.
That's simple.
Oh, that's so nice. Chris is working for the Russian Tourist Board.
Also, I am. Yeah, on
Just
the
the
page.
exclaimer video. No, I love Russia better than the UK as well, of course. You know, I much prefer it here. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We had the choice, right? We can go and live in the UK if we want, can't we? Right. So
Yeah, of course.
we
Well, I'm
choose
here.
to come to live in. We choose to live in Russia because we like it better, right? So yeah.
And retire. And it wasn't that I'm super wealthy. It was just that I got to a point in life where I thought, well, if I stay in the UK, all I'm going to be doing is going to work to pay other people's bills. My lifestyle is going to get slowly worse, which it is, and I would be working until I died. There was no other option.
It's really difficult for me to not make sarcastic comments at everything you say, like we would do if we were just on a personal call.
Yeah.
You know, I'm holding back.
Yeah,
all
we'll
of my
hold back.
stupid jokes. Yeah.
Good. Look at these. I think, what are these? Cormorants?
Wow, you're already educated. I don't know. I just know that they're metal bars that the.
No, I'm talking about the birds sat on them, yes, Spanner.
Yeah, I don't know about the birds. All I know is the metal bars, the metal fence.
Oh. Tony Hill, sorry guys, been looking forward to the joint live stream. The shitty tube didn't remind me or notify me when you started. I'm 30 minutes behind, but Sam, scrap that junk. There you go, loving that.
This junk, look at it. Look.
Don't do the Western crap. See, sell that junk. Hashtag.
Look, just went off road. Just went off
We
road the
sometimes
other
get
day.
seals along here on this edge.
Oh, seals. I was looking at the car thinking, what sealed up here? Okay.
Kuzman chat is turning into a lesson about birds and beasts. Yeah, it's nature. Look at that. Look. Cormorants. They want to get in the marina there. There's plenty of fish. Don't be idiots sitting the wrong side of the fence. Right, what else? Rob.
Questions?
No trans. Us all to try and learn to read Russian to a level above infant school. Yeah, amen, brother. That's my daily life.
It's interesting, isn't it? I wish we had the option at school. Although, you know, being at school, we probably would have thought, oh, no.
You do, Spanish, French or German.
Yeah, but you don't have the option of Russian, I mean. It's only in posh schools, isn't it? It's only in posh schools. Like in private schools and stuff, isn't it? Only in private schools you get the option.
Getting around sick.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you're at school, you don't really care about your future as much, do you? Yeah. When I was at school, I didn't really think about my future. I didn't really have any goal or anything. I was just messing around in school, really. Yeah.
Most people don't, do they? Let's face it, boys don't know their arse from their elbow until they hit 25. Girls are a little bit more fortunate. They start to get clued up about 18 or 19.
It's true. It's true. It's great when you see people that have got their head screwed on at like a really early age. Like, wow, it's amazing. You know what you want. You really focus and stuff. You think, wow, how is that happening, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rarity though.
Mm-hmm.
Most people,
Yeah, we have no idea about what's waiting for us. I think obviously the internet and stuff helps now.
That's it. Well, you're not taught about life. You're taught about some curriculum that isn't really going to benefit.
Yeah, I had no idea what adults did, where they went. You know, your dad go, your mum and dad go out and come back in the evening or whatever. You got no idea what they actually did all day. You know, it's yeah. My connection's gone bad.
How to look at mortgage.
Let me have a look.
Give us 30 seconds because I'm hobbling and I should contact again. It's always a bad area just on this corner for some reason. I've noticed that before.
Oh, Oliver Brown says he misses school. I know I just looked at a comment that was out of order, but that's interesting. I think I'd like to go back to school now, but I mean, I didn't appreciate school when I was at school, but now looking back, it's easy, isn't it? But like, yeah, there's no responsibilities really. But obviously, being told what to do every day won't be nice again.
Yeah, Bill says, are you finding it has gotten a lot more expensive? No. No, I mean, electric seems about the same price. I think eating out has got more. Actually, no, eating out has definitely got more expensive. Because what I spent 45 quid on curry last year, I spent 62 quid this year. So yeah, it's definitely got more expensive. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't done a supermarket shop, so difficult to find out.
We need to do one of them.
Yeah.
Do one of them.
Yeah.
Filming the supermarket.
Right, one of us doesn't sound Russian. Well, I can't believe that.
Oh, I wonder
I'm not having that.
which one it is.
Well, it's clearly you, isn't it? You're
I'm not very Russian, Tony. You're the Russian one.
No. Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
the very Russian one.
Yeah, I'm fluent in Russian, as we all know.
And obviously you were born in Russia as well, right? So
yeah, born. I've died in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mention bread. I might get hungry.
What's that there, Chris? Is that for playing the
Ford,
boat?
parrots eat them all. Oh yeah. See, Ford got the punchline, but just a little bit late. He probably got it on time, but I'm just behind with the chat.
Yeah, it's just
yeah. We give him that. Sailor, breathe deep. The seaweed smell is good because of iodine it contains. No, it smells of rotten fish and yeah. What do you do work as in Russia? Me personally, I don't work at all, nor does Sam. Well, Sam's job is full-time YouTube.
Yeah. I actually found a new YouTube yesterday.
Did you?
I went out.
You're going to plug somebody again. Am I getting a kickback for this if you're plugging someone?
No, she hasn't. Well, so basically, you'll see on my channel soon, and I've arranged for her to go on some other people's channels. It's a lovely lady I met who lives in Moscow, and she's a fashion designer. And we had a chat, and she was like, she speaks English really well. She was like, I'd really like to, she's got a YouTube channel for fashion design, but we had a chat, and she was like, yeah, I'd really like to do a channel. So I've got a couple of people to make videos with her so far, and you'll be seeing a lot more of her. I reckon she'll probably be the most popular female YouTuber in Russia. She's extremely beautiful. She's, it gets up to her if she puts the work in, right? But she can be, like one of her videos. If she just makes a video making a cup of tea, she'll get more
but
views
it's
than I
about
get in a year, right?
It's about the personality. It's about the content.
Yeah,
that's why I've got those subscribers.
I think she'll do really well. Hope she will anyway.
Right, Alexander. I've heard that in the UK now, even some takeaway from the local chippy costs a fortune. Yeah. That I can confirm. I was being a bit hasty, going, no, it's not any different. No, it is. Takeaway, yeah, like I say, we had takeaway last night, £62 for us for a takeaway curry. And I dropped £45 on that last year because I ordered exactly the same thing off the same menu. Creature of habit. Alexander, keep going with the jokes. Reminds me of Morecambe and Wise. More like Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy, yeah, true.
Yeah, and you lot can work out which is which.
I already know.
Yeah. I miss school. Well, don't worry. I'm sure after a few years, your sights will come in and your aim will get better.
I bet you can't get away. He said he's written just for the laughs, but I bet you can't get away with the kind of jokes that we used to do at school. I bet it's a lot more. I don't know.
God,
say this, you're gone.
Yeah,
they won't put up with of like that kind of stuff.
No, there's I was talking to somebody about this last night. There were certain things that weren't meant to be racist, but nowadays are classed as being racist. There's things that you just can't say now because it's classed as being racist. And obviously, 20 years ago, the words were the same. Of course, it was racist, but it was just a different culture then.
Yeah, definitely.
And it wasn't meant in a derogatory way. The difference is now people take it in a derogatory way, and that's the difference.
Not even just racist, but just the kind of the amount of tolerance. It was difficult to get expelled, right? So the amount of people would tolerate in the past, whereas I think now people are not going to tolerate misbehavior as much. You're just going to be gone.
Yeah, which I mean, it's pluses and minuses for that. I think it's the same with laws, isn't it? If you've got a load of laws and you don't enforce them, nobody takes any notice of them.
I think as well, a lot of the people that were really crazy at school, obviously they had like ADHD and stuff like that, which wasn't diagnosed. Whereas now, I guess they'd be maybe hyperactive or whatever.
We get on that kind of subject,
we're going to go down a rabbit
it's a
hole.
can of worms, isn't it? Because is that because they've invented them?
Yeah, true, Chris.
I'm a cynical fucker.
Oh, I've got a compliment coming up.
I don't miss school, no. Right, I should be on better signal now. You look a little Russian. I don't know. It must be you, Sam. You look Russian.
Where does it say that? I'm not seeing this.
Down the chat.
It says, Sam, you don't need to stay on your
Just
diet.
past the Mr. Laughs. Ford says she will be popular. She was a right good looker. Yeah, so he's talking about Anya, isn't he? Well, no, not Anya.
That's Anya, right? So Anya, but there's another girl. So Anya.
No, he's talking about the other one, the fashion woman.
I'm talking about another girl that you haven't seen. I'll put a video in the group that I filmed of her.
Oh, look, fish and chips, traditional fish and chips.
Yeah, so Anya's the thing with Anya. She wants to be a
Hang on,
YouTuber, but
be
then she
quiet a
doesn't make
minute.
any content.
Be quiet a minute.
Okay, you're gonna speak to the locals.
Right. We'll have to get some haddock and chips. There you go. There's the chip shop. As I was walking in, I told you to be quiet because you probably think I'm placing an order. I ain't got any money. Fish and chips is a luxury. Yeah, I've just looked.
Yeah, it's a treat. I used to have
Jan,
it,
Sam, you don't need to stay on your diet for too long. You look fine as you are.
Beautiful guy.
That's nice.
It is very nice of
Girl.
you, Jan. Thank you very much. I'm now just need to get into the gym because I'm now just really skinny. So yeah.
Sorry, you now need to get into gym.
And
is that what you said?
Yeah. So I was holding back all the sarcastic comments.
Well, that's what I heard. That's why I'm clearing it. I'm not being sarcastic.
Get into the gym.
Into the gym. Sorry, I heard get into gym, and
I need to attend a sports facility.
Right. I just heard get into gym and got very, very worried and thought, well, a lot has changed since I've left Russia. Maybe not that much.
That's it. That's open season now. Chris has opened the doors for.
No,
Chris
I haven't.
has opened his back door for lots of jokes.
Hey, that'll do.
Right.
I'm a postman, not a letterbox.
There you go.
Right, Ford. No more setting fire to people with the Bunsen burner. Yeah. Yeah, setting fire to the desk. I remember one of the lessons we had. Part of the lesson was having a little tripod and a Bunsen burner, and then putting wood on the tripod and setting fire to it.
Yeah, you have those wooden splints.
So there was like 30 students in pairs with 15 Bunsen burners, all setting fire to a load of wood on a wooden desk. What could possibly go wrong?
Almost like wooden splints, weren't they? Little tiny pieces of thin piece of wood, weren't they? Yeah. Around with,
Yeah, and the teacher would only give you a certain amount. Trouble is, we nicked them from the playground and brought them in.
I got a D in science, and I have no idea how because I knew nothing. It was just 5 years of messing around.
Yeah, literally. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look at the dizzy heights you've attained. Oh, hello. Look at these. Look, we've got some paragliders going on. See if I can zoom in. Can you see them?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, it's falling.
And look, there's two of them.
Wow.
Paragliders.
Amazing.
So they got a powered engine on the back with a propeller and a parachute, effectively. This one thinks he's a stunt flyer, doesn't he? He's going to be in the bin soon.
I need to inform you that I've been. It gave me the 10% warning about 5 minutes ago. So if I do end up disappearing, the 10% battery warning. Yeah, because I got my VPN on as well. So live on with the VPN, it kind of kills it. Yeah. So just to let you know. So if I do disappear, yeah, that's the reason.
Right. At least in the UK, you don't have to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land you were born on at every event, like here in Australia. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. ADHD is a makey-uppy thing. Yeah. The signal is better in Russia than the UK. Yes, it is. 100%.
Because I'm here. That's what it is. It's...
Oliver Brown has said £20. I'll gladly take £20 from you, Oliver, if you want to send it to me. I must give a shout out to Josh. In my last live stream, he kind of stopped me in my tracks, really, because he sent me a load of money, which has never happened. It really sort of threw me. He sent me $20.
Wow.
And then about 5 minutes later, he sent me $200.
Wow.
Which kind of blew me away and really threw me. So, Josh, if you do watch this, even though I said thank you at the time, Thank you once again, mate. I really,
Amazing.
really was. I'll be honest. I thought, oh, it must be some sort of scam. It's not going to turn up, but it has. So
It's
very
almost as if
grateful for that.
it's almost as if he's been spending lots of money on something else, and his wife caught him and he said,
I
"No, I've
think
been
he hit the
spending
wrong
extra
button.
quid. Let me
Yeah,
get it on the
he
statement to show."
probably thought he was on a takeaway site getting a delivery.
Yeah.
But no, very grateful for that. Very, very grateful. But anyhow,
It is nice.
I thought you meant Anya. XOXO, hey from Glasgow. Hello, hello. Looks lovely where you are. Okay. What, me or Sam?
I don't think it looks very nice where I am.
No. Who's
Yeah.
Jim? I don't know. You have to ask Sam. I think it's
Jim.
I think Sam has a very, very close relationship with Jim.
I'm often going inside him.
Oh, young man. You look absolutely fine the way you are. People are hating. Yeah, stuff them. Mylena is unintentionally funny with her English.
Yeah, interesting one that is. What do you think Milena should do better? Because, she's got about 7,000 subscribers. When we first met, and she,
She's
said
done well.
when she wanted to do YouTube, but she's done it over, potentially. She's a pretty girl, right? So what is it that's holding her back? Why isn't she?
Well, no point asking me. She's got 7,000 subscribers.
Audience, right?
I've got less than 5.
Now. I'm asking the audience, like who's watching. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think is holding her back? Because I think I know, but I'm not going to say it because I'm friends with her. I'm not going to say it on live stream. But I'd be interested to get your feedback as to what you think Milena can change or do differently so that she can get more views. Because I think she could do really well on YouTube.
Yeah. It's from what I've seen YouTube, if you get the thumbnail right, then you're 2/3 of the way there. And that's my biggest problem because I don't do these fancy thumbnails or editing. I just take a picture and, if you look at the picture of this live stream, you got a pot of Marmite, but it is special Elton John limited edition. Nice.
There's a couple of people that do really well on those. A couple of people that just do the walk around videos, just kind of walk around. I don't really kind of speak about anything in particular and just walk. They do really well. They get like 50,000 views and each video. They do really well. It's interesting. Yeah, they don't. It's not. It's just like start recording, walk around, stop recording, upload kind of thing. No kind of editing or no messing around.
No, that's me.
Yeah,
it's because I'm thick. That's why I do it.
But if
I'm too thick to do the editing. No.
Yeah.
Raw and basic.
Kind of going against the. What's the word?
As it used to say on my reports at school, has the ability, must try harder.
Yeah. I worked at McDonald's, right?
Oh, I never stooped to that level.
So McDonald's actually brilliant. It was just a good laugh, first job, great laugh, right? But when you go from paper round to McDonald's, it's it's a huge step up, pay and everything, right? But so I was a bit of a rude boy, right? So music and all of my friends and stuff I was a rude boy basically. Yeah. And then one of my reports, I kept it. It says Sam should stop trying to be Sam the gangster and be Sam the McDonald's crew member. I was quite offended at the time. Because I thought I worked my ass off here just because I act like a rude boy. I don't get a huge pay rise,
See, that was your limiting. You're self-limiting by trying to be gangster, innit, bruv?
I had a big gold chain.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was.
Did you have grills?
I was a real rude boy. What's that?
Did you have grills?
No, I didn't have grills. This is like mid-90s, isn't it? Yeah, so I had a big.
You could have been a trendsetter then, couldn't you?
Yeah, I used to wear tracksuit bottoms with what are the shoes called? Ah man. Forgotten. There you go. What are they called? And I'm going to remember one, but I don't really care anymore.
Pardon?
Yeah. I'm going to remember what I wanted to say when I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of somebody's name. It's been haunting me for about 4 days. It'll come to me.
Is it Jim?
No, it wasn't Jim, funnily enough. I wish it was. One of them things that's just been bugging me for, like I say, about 4 days. Somebody I know. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that was it. Rockports. Did you ever have any Rockports back in the day or not?
No.
Yeah, so I had some Rockports. We would wear them with tracky bottoms and Rockports. Crazy, isn't it?
No, I think back in the day, my era was LA Gear.
Oh, LA Gear, yeah. I was at school, yeah. I was at school.
LA Gear and Kappa. Kappa's made a bit of a revival, but
Kappa. It's a football thing, isn't it? It's kind of like a cool,
well, I hope
cool
not.
kind
I
of
hate
football
football.
hooligan kind of like wear, I think, isn't it?
No, I hate football.
Yeah, I know
Don't
you
do
do.
football.
Yeah, more of a
boring.
cricket.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
where are we? Let's have a look.
Okay.
We are 80 minutes into this stream, and you've probably got next to no battery. So
Yeah, I'm about dead. I'm actually about to upload a video. My video's been uploading as we've been live streaming. Although I didn't get a notification, so something's gone wrong. But yeah,
well, I think it's a good place to wrap it up because I'm in a car park.
I think so as well.
And I need to find the missus because I dumped them here and said I'm going live streaming. That was an hour and a half ago.
What car are you driving? You're going to show us your?
I am in my mate's van. My mate lent me a van.
Oh look, you've got some boots like that lady.
Him.
That lady's got the same boots as you.
What
Turn around
lady?
to the left.
It's not a lady, it's a bloke.
The other way, to the left. And back more, bit more. There you go.
It's a bloke. What are you on about, you spastic?
Is there a bloke? Really?
Good grief.
With
dear,
pink,
dear.
With pink
I mean,
boots
I know I'm in the UK and it's very difficult to tell, but bloody hell, Sam.
With pink boots on. Pink boots on.
They're not pink boots, it's a bag, you spastic.
Is it really? You can't see, can you? It's very small. I'm on my phone, aren't I?
Dear, dear.
Pink boots.
And you've got your glasses on.
Wait, it's not a bag, is it? It's to the two of them. Oh, it is a bag, yeah, it is a bag, yeah.
Good grief.
I thought it was pink boots.
What's a weapon?
Boots. That's great. Oh, dear. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, my mate lent me his van, and the day he lent it to me, I crashed it.
Oh, no.
Which was a good effort. Lee, I'm sorry. Every time I see him, I keep saying I'm sorry. He'll probably get the ump with me now. He did last time. He said, shut up, I don't care. Which is very nice of him, but yeah. I smashed it into a metal fence. Which is quite a good effort. Anyhow.
Okay.
Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything we need to catch up with.
Yeah, there's a few.
Bit of Doc Martens and Rockport and some kickers. Rob, unfortunately, she will have to cater to a certain time. A video where she knocked back a large glass of vodka in a restaurant while she was eating borscht was hilarious. Maybe more funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Loopy Lowell. Cupcat, want to hear a joke? Probably not now, mate. But send it to me if it's funny. If not, send it to me. Bill, it may be the need to use keywords in the title. I know Russell uses keywords to help the algorithm. Yeah, absolutely.
We know about Russell's keywords.
We know about Russell's keywords.
We're forbidden to use Russell's keywords.
Typically, you can't use the word typical.
Typical. It's non-typical.
It's Russell's word. Yeah. And he doesn't like it if you use typical in the title. So I might title every single one of my videos
everyone's
now
use
typical.
Now that you've said it, Chris.
Yep, that's
everyone's
it.
Typical. Go and use it.
Well, it's typical, isn't it? You mentioned something and typical.
I should have said that.
People
Russell's
use
gonna
it.
Hate me now. Russell's going to hate me.
I said it. Let him hate me. He does hate me anyway, so that's fine. oh, bit of YouTube banter going on.
I saw a couple of people use typical this weekend actually, and I was screenshotted it. I was like,
Russell, he won't be happy. Yeah. He won't be happy. He'll be getting the police on him, the popo.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube police telling them, copying my content.
Okay.
Poor old Russell. Chat when you get back home to sunny Napa. Yes, Bill, definitely. Are you back? Are you
going in the house?
Are you back? Are you back? Yeah, we catch up, mate. Jan. Oh, Cookcat, my life. Yeah, you and me both. Jan, nice seeing you two today. Double the fun. I'm
thanks,
just
Jan.
the car park. There we go.
Thanks, Jan.
Thanks, Jan. Very nice of you. Double the fun. I don't know. Like I say, Laurel and Hardy, isn't it? Cushman, why do elephants have round feet? So Cushman, that's just so they can jump from one water lily to another. Oh, good grief.
I don't get why do you not get it?
Well, what's white? And if it fell out of a tree on top of you, it'd kill you. A fridge.
What the hell? That's crazy. That's quite a good one. That's good, actually.
Oh, dear.
Russian people would not get that at all.
No.
No way in the world.
No, that is very, very British stupidity. What's black and white and red all over?
Is that something to do with a book or something, isn't it?
Newspaper.
A newspaper, yeah, there we go. Oh man, my video uploaded 29% and then my computer turned off. That's just like my life. Welcome to my world.
What's green, spins round and round and goes ping?
I don't know.
Kermit the Frog in a microwave.
Okay, that's just like that's not even funny though. That's like, yeah.
Well, it's not meant to be funny. It's a dad joke. The whole purpose of a dad joke is
I
they're not
can't remember
allowed to be
when
funny.
I was already 15 and somebody really stupid at school said the Doctor Who joke, and I was like, blimey.
Oh dear.
You've just learned that one, blimey. Everyone else learns that when they're 5. The old Doctor. Yeah, not Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who. Yeah, I was like, blimey. Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to learn some new jokes.
Yeah.
Right, well. On that note,
right, well, guys, look,
so I'm going to say
Sam, thanks for joining me from the Russian Federation. I'm live sweating my bees off
really quiet now.
In a humid climate of the UK. Blue sky though, too bloody hot. But guys, thanks for tuning in, nice idiots.
I think it's because my battery's going to die.
Yeah, so Sam's about to die. That's why we're doing the off now. Oh, Grossman. Rob Russell's in Bali. Oh dear, got some questions now. Greeting from Australia. Alexander Ross, split screen live stream proves the chaos effect. A butterfly flaps its. Oh, Sam's gone. He's died. Right, let me just catch up with your chats. Split screen live stream proves the chaos effect. A butterfly flaps its wings in Vladimir, causing a child to drop his ice cream in Eastbourne. Yeah, proof. Rob Shepherd, Russell is in Bali. He will never know. Oh, he will. Who's black and white and crying? Pregnant nun. Oh dear. Chrisman, I like that. Loopy, 1970s jokes. Yeah. Well, I'm a 60s baby. Who's black and white and laughing? The monk who did it. Nice. Palawan Jungle Days. One thing is sure, there's no Russophobia in your narrative like Bojo. Okay. Not sure the side of the fence you're going to with that, but there we go. Anyhow, guys, thanks very much for joining us. Sam, as you see, has departed, and I've got to go and find the wife, and got some things to do. But as regards to the UK, very briefly, I'm not missing it. I've come back because I've needed to, but I'm really looking forward to going home. So I miss my cats, I miss my lifestyle, I miss my friends, I miss the weather, I miss the food, I miss the people, I miss the culture. And yeah, nothing really has changed here other than the place has just got dirtier and grubbier and more expensive. So there you go. Maybe we'll get another live in before I go back, but hopefully not. Hopefully I'll get home sooner than that. But thanks for joining in. And yeah, see you in the next one.